Today we're talking about the standard conditions of bond in South Carolina. So even if you weren't given this instruction orally at your bond hearing, if you look closely at your bond paperwork, you will see the standard conditions of bond is that you don't leave the state of South Carolina. You must remain in the state of South Carolina while you are on bond. Even if you did not hear the judge tell you this during your bond hearing, you still are bound by this standard condition of bond. You also have to not get rearrested. You have to stay out of trouble while you're on bond. And again, even if you were not given instructions by the bond judge on this, you are still bound by these terms because they are standard terms in South Carolina. And if you look closely at your bond paperwork, you will see that you were actually ordered these things. Now, sometimes people want to know, can I leave the state? What if I want to leave the state? Well, you have to get court permission. You have to get a court order modified in most situations. I highly recommend not ever leaving the state of South Carolina if you're on bond without having a judge modify your bond. You can't unilaterally decide that. It's something that a judge has to do because it's a judge's order, the bond condition itself, and in order to modify that, a judge needs to be able to sign an order. Now, there are some exceptions to this, but the general rule is that you should have your bond order modified before you leave. And when I do these motions, I have my clients tell me well in advance of when they want to leave, the proposed dates that they will be gone, the address where they will be staying, the phone number where they will be staying, the method of transportation. In other words, if you are driving a car, let me know that. If you have an airline ticket, then I need a copy of that. If you have registered, or if you've booked a hotel room or an Airbnb, I need your receipt or proof of that, your confirmation number, so that I can attach these things as exhibits to my motion to modify your bond. Sometimes, depending on the court, the judge will say, okay, I'm going to hear your motion. And then I'll go in, and my client will come with me usually, and we will tell the court why the bond needs to be modified. And then the judge may say, yes, you can go, or no, you can't go. And whatever the judge decides is what you should do. You should never, ever purposely violate a court's order. You could be found in contempt of court for that and go to jail. For more information, head on over to my website at www.swilliams-law.net, and feel free to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube page.